I really like the song Marry the Night by Lady Gaga. I love all of her stuff because I'm a little monster, so it probably doesn't count. But I really like Marry the Night, and I liked watching the HBO special because she's singing it. She's like getting ready for the show, and I was like, oh, she's singing Marry the Night. And then Marry the Night came out, and it's like, I don't know, it's a really, really pretty song. I really like it a lot. And I think that like the beginning of it is like the best, I think. When she says, I'm gonna marry the night, I won't give up on my life, I'm a warrior queen, live passionately tonight. I'm gonna marry the dark, gonna make love to the stars. I'm a soldier to my own emptiness, I'm a winner. I'm gonna marry the night. I think that's my favorite part, just the opening part. I really like that song. I like Bad Kids and Bloody Mary and Fashion of His Love. I like them all. I love Highway Unicorn because I like how the whoa part sounds like a horse, like a unicorn, like whinnying. Whoa! I don't know, I just love that. I think that that's like the best. And I don't know. Electric Chapel, so good. And Heavy Metal Lover. I love Heavy Metal Lover. That's a good song. And The Edge of Glory and Hair, I think, are like masterpieces. And Americano, which I figured out today. I was talking to Little Monster on Twitter, and we were discussing how Americano is about gay rights, because they didn't understand my interpretation of it, like why it would be about gay rights, but I just pointed out, you know, some of the lyrics, because, I mean, Lady Gaga likes men and women, and, you know, the song could be written from, like, a lesbian standpoint, you know, she falls in love with a girl and says not in court, and talks about fighting for love and how they're living on the edge of the law. And so I interpret it as the gay rights song, and they said that they looked up the Spanish lyrics and that it is about gay rights. So Lady Gaga said that it was what the American dream means to her, and I'd imagine that since in America, you know, people think it's like America capable of everything and anything, and I think that you know, because we still lack so many rights in America, especially gay rights, things like that, I'd imagine that that's still part of the American dream for Lady Gaga and for a lot of people. So yeah, and you know, Government Hooker is like, I love Government Hooker and Born This Way. I was born this way. I was born this way. And I don't know. I love Bad Kids. Bad Kids is like my anthem because it's written from monsters, I guess, you know, when she was out on the road and kids would tell her stories, she said. And it makes sense, you know, and I love that she kind of was able to combine, you know, all of us, you know, all of the different monsters into like one song. And so it's kind of fun, and she has like these extra lyrics that we're supposed to learn. She's gonna like sing the extra lyrics of the show and stuff. But I really like just the main little ditty from Bad Kids. I'm a bad kid and I will survive. Oh, I'm a bad kid, don't know wrong from right. I'm a bad kid and this is my life. One of the bad kids, don't know wrong from right. Don't be insecure if your heart is pure. You're still good to me if you're a bad kid, baby. Don't be insecure if your heart is pure. You're still good to me if you're a bad kid, baby. I just love that part because I think that's where like Little Monsters love it, because Lady Gaga gets us, you know, because I always feel like I'm a bad kid, I feel like I'm a good kid. I feel like there's a lot of things I could be doing that I don't do. And, I'm still kind of a bad kid, though. And everybody thinks I'm, like, the bad one in the family. Like, oh, Natalie's, bad influence, or, I'm bad influence because I love Lady Gaga. They think she's, like, the devil, and they're like, I don't know. I teach my little niece the songs, and she's, like, 2 years old, and she can sing Lady Gaga songs, and she can dance to it, too. She's, like, a genius. And I don't know. I just feel like everybody always says I'm the bad one, and I have BPD. I have borderline personality disorder, and so I am kind of like off, and I do a lot of things without thinking, and I'm really emotional. I'm emotionally imbalanced, and I don't know. I feel like people in my house don't understand me. They think that they do, and they don't, and I guess they don't understand like why I have that place for Lady Gaga. And why she means so much to me, and why all the little monsters mean a lot to me, because I really wasn't on Twitter until, like, just this last good few months, I had started going back on Twitter and making friends and getting really into it, and, there's a lot of little monsters out there that struggle with things that I struggle with, and a lot of them struggle with suicide, and it's really sad. A few monsters have killed themselves, and people have trended things for them on Twitter, and recently Baby Monster Paws left a tweet that they said was their last tweet, and that they gave up. And so last night all of us were trending for Baby Monster Paws, and I cried. I am still kind of like worried, because I don't know if Baby Monster Paws is alive or not. And if they're gone, I don't know how I'm gonna handle it. But Lady Gaga noticed, and she started following Baby Monster Paws, and so we're all kind of hoping that Baby Monster Paws notices that. I think it's really important, and the fact that Lady Gaga did notice, really says something, because we were all trying to get her attention. So, I really love Born This Way. I think it's a really great album, and I know a lot of people don't understand Little Monsters or why people love Lady Gaga, and I think it's because they just make a big deal about her clothes or the things she does, which I don't know why it's such a big deal. Like, I don't understand why it's such a big deal that she brings runway fashion to everyday life. Tons of famous designers make these clothes, like Alexander McQueen made all these clothes, and other artists and stuff, and they just wear them on the runway, and unless you go to fashion shows or read magazines, you don't really see them. And I don't think that it should be such a big deal that Lady Gaga just wears those. She just wears those clothes off of the runway, and I think that that's awesome. I think that it's awesome that she designs clothes, and I don't know, I feel like people just kind of focus it around her look, her makeup, or her performances and stuff, but I mean, I think that if people can look at her the way Little Monsters do, which is we still see Stephanie, and she's always been the same. I don't think she changed. People try to say that she changed or something, and I don't really think she did. I think she definitely grows just like anybody else does, but she's still the same to me, and she kills it on piano. Like, people try to say she's not talented, and I love Britney Spears and Justin Bieber and everybody. I love tons of different music, and I don't have that feud. Like, there's a lot of monsters feuding with Britney Spears fans and stuff, but I'm all of those fans, so I don't feud. Lady Gaga's talented. I don't know why people say she isn't. She can get on the piano and she sings live. She always has sang live. She's made that a point, and she's a great singer, and she can do a lot of different things with her voice. I think that's awesome. And she's like a little actress. She puts on, it's like seeing a musical when you see her show. It's not like seeing a concert. And, I mean, I'm not going to agree with everything she does, but she's here. I'm just a little mirror on her disco ball. And, that makes me feel happy, because I think if there wasn't Lady Gaga, I don't know how long I'd stay here. I don't know how good I'd feel about myself all the time, or what kinds of things I'd want to do if I'd want to do the things that I love. But, yeah, so this CD, Born This Way, if people don't have it, they should get it, and they should get the deluxe edition like me, because the deluxe is the shit, if I can say that on here. It's the shit, and, it's shit. Yeah. So I love Lady Gaga, and I love all the little monsters, that are my friends, and they're my little monster family. And I guess we're a cult. I don't do anything like satanic, but, you know, everybody's like, Illuminati, and I think she is Illuminati. A lot of monsters disagree with that. I don't really care. Yeah. So, I guess that's just me randomly talking about Lady Gaga. I don't know how that happened, but, yeah.